How easy is it to hack really smart tech-savvy people? Well, I'm here at the world's largest tech expo where typically over 100,000 people flock down to Las Vegas to learn about the latest tech innovations that's coming to our world. And I want to see if these so-called smart tech-savvy people are going to fall for a very simple hack.
Alright, let's start off in the men's bathroom because that has never failed me yet. I'm going to leave one right at this lovely dodgy place, and let's leave another one right by the sink. Where else? Let's go to the actual expo and leave one right on the booth. I think this is a good spot to leave one right over there. And let's make sure nobody kind of suspects anything. Take it out of the pocket. Ooh, free food. Yeah, everybody digs that. So let's leave one right over there. And let's see. Okay, we've got a media area. Yep, that's a great space to leave one of those. And let's round off the evening with something sweet. Yeah, in the sweet bowl.
Right, well, I've just scattered 50 USB flash drives around the building. These are your normal USB flash drives, nothing special about them. The only thing they have on them is one file. And within that file, there is a link. And if anybody clicks on it, it takes you to this very, very simple web page that requires you to sign up. If this was a real hack, I would then be able to get their username and password. And this is important because once you log in, there is so much personal stuff in there that is golden for hackers and scammers. Now, to be very clear, of course I didn't go through with it. That is highly illegal. What I did do was that when somebody clicked on that link and tried to log in, it will just redirect them to a video telling them why you shouldn't actually do this. Well, now you know what the test is. The big question is, would anybody actually fall for this? This is going to take a couple of days to see any results. And I figured since we're here, we might as well try the Flipper Zero. I mean, we all know not to connect to these free hotspots to get free Wi-Fi, right? Well, on the Flipper Zero, I did exactly that. I set up a free Wi-Fi hotspot. And when somebody tries to connect to it, it's going to ask them a bunch of information, such as their hotel and their room number. I mean, imagine if you would receive an email from this particular hotel that you stayed in with your particular name and your room number saying there was a problem with your credit card, or there's an additional charge and they need your credit card again. This is just beautiful information for a hacker to get. And remember, these are tech-savvy people. They should know better.
Now, there are loads of these kind of gadgets are available. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but what I do like about the Flipper Zero is that it just fits in your hand and you can pretty much walk around without drawing too much attention. If this was a real hack, I would have just left it in my bag as I hung out in various spots, hoping to get a bite or two.
And I'm walking around with this, and already people have connected to it. I mean, we're in a very busy convention. Wi-Fi is typically spotty here, so it's natural that people are going to try and get their data fix. And again, to be very, very clear, I'm not actually capturing their details. The only thing that happens is when they log in, it just redirects them to this YouTube video so they can learn about what not to do. Still got a couple of hours left today. I'm going to carry on walking around, and then we're going to look at the results of both the USB flash drive and the Flipper Zero.
As you can see, I'm now back in my studio, and much like Dallas's weather today, the results have left me cold. Out of the 50 USB flash drive that I left laying around, how many people do you think checked the flash drive and actually logged in? Right, these are the number of people that have actually clicked to the website but didn't necessarily log in, and the number is a whopping 41 people. Out of those 41 people, how many actually logged in? A whole bunch. In fact, 39 people tried to log in. 41 people picked up a random flash drive, stuck it into their computers, opened the file, and then clicked the link to the website. And if that isn't bad enough, 39 people actually tried to log in. Wow. Just wow. So what about that fake free Wi-Fi? Remember, that's the one that they would have to give me their email address, their hotel name, and their room number. Any guesses on that one? This list is much longer, and after a couple of hours of walking around with the free Wi-Fi, we had 166 people. Now, out of those 166 people, obviously I have to assume that not everyone gave me their real information. I mean, these are smart people, so please tell me that I'm right. So, a couple of things. Number one, don't stick a random flash drive into your computer And this was nothing. I could have used something called a bad USB that would automatically run a command on the computer and the second it is plugged in, it extracts as much information from the computer as possible and sends it to the hacker. And number 2, never connect to free Wi-Fi. This was tame. A real hacker would have asked for no information, no hotel rooms and names, and just let people browse the web while simultaneously spying on their data. Do you seriously think any of these people actually used a VPN? And number 3, and most importantly, anyone can fall for a hack or a scam, myself included. It just takes one click on one convincing email when you're not focused to fall for a scam or a phishing attack. We have seen this happen countless times, even by the most technical of people. The only way to defeat these scammers and hackers is with education. So hopefully by seeing this, you're more aware of their tactics. What else should I test? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to see the video about how much worse a USB hack could have actually been, check this video out right over here. Give the video a quick like before you head out, and I'll see you in this video. Let's go.